became an airline stewardess. A friend of mine had a garden apartment, gave me a cocoon for my bedroom. He collects things like that, insects and caterpillars and all that. He was attached to his ring. And he said one morning, I'd wake up to a beautiful butterfly in my bedroom when it hatched. He said that when they come out, they're soaking wet and there's a drop of blood there too. Isn't that fascinating? Well, within an hour they dry off, and then they begin to fly. Well, I told him I had a cat. I had a cat then. But he said, just put it somewhere where the cat couldn't get at it, which is impossible, but what are you gonna do? So I put it up high on a ledge where the cat never went, and the next morning it was still there at least, so it seemed safe to leave it. Well, anyway, almost a week later, very, very early this one morning, the guy calls me and he says, April, do you have a beautiful butterfly this morning? Well, I told him to hold on. I managed to get up and go look, and there on that ledge was this wet spot, and a little speck of blood, but no butterfly. And I thought, oh dear God in heaven, the cat got it. So I picked up the phone to tell the guy, and just then, suddenly, I spotted it under the dressing table. It was moving one wing. The cat had got it, but it was still alive. So I told the guy, and he got so upset and he said, oh no, oh God no, can't you see that's a life, a living thing? Well, I got dressed, I took it to the park, and I put on a rose. It was summer then, and it looks like it was going to be all right, I think anyway. But that man, I really felt damaged by him. Awful, that was just cruel. So I got home, and I called him back and I said, listen, I'm a living thing too, you shithead. Never saw him again.
That reminds me of something I did to someone once in Miami. I mean, it's not really the same, but in a way. Well, you'll see. I met a girl, a lovely girl at a party one night, and well, it was just like you and me, April. We just connected. You don't mind me telling this, do you?
No.
It just came to my mind. Anyway, we just connected in such a beautiful way, exactly like tonight, except we couldn't even contain ourselves. It was incredible. We were talking, and suddenly we realized we couldn't talk anymore. No sounds came. We stood looking at each other, and we were both bathed in perspiration. Our breathing was short, and our legs were trembling, and suddenly we just left. We drove to one of those strips there where they have all those motels, and we didn't even say anything. She just sat so close to me. So close. We got inside one of those rooms, and we started touching, and kissing, and laughing, and holding, and suddenly she said, I should go get lots of champagne and some baby oil, and we should get beautifully high and rub, well, you know. She said she'd be in bed waiting for me. So I rushed out of there, and I drove around until I could find a liquor store and a drugstore open. And I got all this champagne, and all this oil, and I finally started back to the motel, and I could not find it. I drove around for over 3 hours, and I never found it. And I never saw her again either.
That is the most extraordinary story I have ever heard. That poor girl, and you drove around for 3 hours?
More. All night I tried to find that motel, all night, with all the champagne and the oil, with my hands trembling and sweat running down my face.
Oh, that girl, she never knew. I just don't know what to say or do. That is so sad.
I know. It is. Very.
But Robert, those two stories don't really follow. I don't see the connection. Unless... Oh, you must have thought of that poor girl as the wounded butterfly.
Yes, that's it!
Robert, Bobby, Robert, Angel, Bobby, honey, you know, no one wants you to be happy more than I do.
Oh, this is sensational.
Oh, I think he really likes me.
Wow, she's nice.
He's so nice.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear. Oh.
I like that.
I love that.
Oh, she has such a smooth body.
What is he doing?
With all that long hair, I can't even find her head.
I think I could love him.
If only I could remember her name.
He smells so good.
She tastes so good. What is her name?
I love you. I love you.
Where you going?
Barcelona.
Oh,
Don't get up.
do you have to?
Yes, I have to.
Oh,
Don't get up. Now you're angry.
no, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Put your things down.
See, you're angry.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Put your wings down and stay.
I'm leaving
Why?
to go to.
Stay.
I have to
Fly, I know, to Barcelona. Look, you're a very special girl, not just overnight. Yes, you're a very special girl, not because you're bright, not just because you're bright. Yes, you're a very special girl, June.
April.
April.
Thank you.
What you thinking?
Barcelona.
Oh,
Flight 18.
stay a minute.
I would like to.
So,
Don't be mean.
stay a minute.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Where you going?
Barcelona
So you said,
and Madrid.
bon voyage.
Wouldn't worry.
Good night.
You're angry.
No,
I've got to.
right,
We want to.
go.
That's not to say that if I had my way. Oh well, I guess. Okay.
What?
I